Ooh. Oh my God.
This is good.
That's really good. Yes.
Okay, so what am I looking? Oh my God, really?
Oh yeah, the tail and the head.
Those are the eyes.
Yeah. The head's
What?
back here.
Yeah,
Those are the eyes?
Yeah, so it's,
I'm gonna throw up.
so it's disarticulated. But they shed they
Oh my
molted
God.
their shells. But this guy molted and then all the parts stayed in the same area.
What if I start crying?
Hi everybody, welcome to Fossil Hunting and Collecting with Chris. We are upstate New York today. We're going to be looking at some of the tributaries of the Mohawk River to find some Ordovician trilobites. Oh yeah, geese love trilobites. So we're going to be looking for some Isotelus, maybe some Triarthus, and there may be other things as well. It's these guys we're looking for, Isotelus. Except we'll of course be looking for real ones, gastropods and rhabdolites and other things that we can find in these Ordovician dark silt. They're about 450 million years old, and they're going to be deep water, fairly deep environment. We can tell from the fine dark shales that used to be the bottom of deep ocean. So hopefully you'll find some good stuff. I will bring you in for the finds. Enjoy. And also, my friends, are going to ask if you like this channel, please go ahead and give me that thumbs up, maybe even subscribe. Subscribing doesn't cost anything, it just makes fossil videos pop up more often on YouTube. Well, thank you, and let's go take a look along the Mohawk River for fossils. Oh, one more thing. This is part one of our Fossils Along the Mohawk film. There are two different sites with two different bedrock geology. Because the first one is full of good footage, it runs a little bit long, so I'm going to save a discussion of the formations, their ages, and the local geology for the part two. All right, well, sadly, the road is gated right now. We are okay to be here, but we can't get our vehicles in, which means that this hill is going to be a little bit of a pain in the neck, especially if we actually find anything. Beautiful place. Still feeling some of the rain. Hopefully that goes away. Okay, so Mike has made our first find. Can you see it? A nice Ordovician cephalopod right over here. Would you like to be in it this time or no? No. All right. So thank you so much for showing us that, Mike. Our next find is an enormous cephalopod. See, if I get the right perspective, it's as big as your head, bigger than your head.
See that?
Okay, but we have a nice little cephalopod found by Mike. Awesome, that's find number two, but it's a nice cephalopod.
Cute. Right through the middle, looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like if you had skills, you'd glue it back together and you'd be in pretty good shape.
Well,
Oh, he's got pretty good skills.
yeah, I think I might be able to do something with this.
Want me to break it for you?
Yeah, that 5-pound or the 12-pound sledge, that might work. So, happened again. So this is definitely a good spot for Isotelus, just like last time.
Yes.
So we haven't been here an hour yet. That's our first Isotelus, so this is good sign.
Yeah, I would say so.
It's also a little bit disarticulated, but not too bad. So I'm going to go up to the car if I can and get one of those boxes and box this up because
Absolutely.
Thank you. So it happened again. We're getting Isotelus at this beautiful site. Alright, just in case there's any mishaps on the way up the hill, let me take a good picture of this. And the matching hat. Alright, so this is the same layer where the trilobite was. I'm going to try and lift up a bunch more of that, because we know there was life there. There's even a little cephalopod here, so we know there's life in this area. So I'm going to try and pull this up. And for the first time in 420 odd million years, maybe there'll be something there. Maybe. Coming up in one fairly large piece, which is what we want. That's not what we want. Let's see if the rest of this will come up. Somewhat. Came up somewhat. That looks like a little cephalopod here. I probably have to break this all up to see if there's anything in there. Also have that little portion going on there, but not too much to that. That's your start, and once you find something better, then you can just toss it. This way you won't go home empty-handed. Alright, so that little cephalopod on the surface, that's off over here. And now there's another one in the rock, and it's kind of greenish. It's like it has some copper and maybe sulfur mixed in with it. So we've got a little greenish cephalopod in here. The other half is probably still in the rock here that I haven't turned over, because I only just flipped this up and there it is. So we will see if the rest of that cephalopod is somewhere. Alright, so I'm having a little bit of good luck here. So I'm going to lift up this big slab, and just like last time, we will see if there is anything underneath this roughly 420 something million year old rock. I didn't show you before, this one has partial cephalon. If Mike doesn't find anything, I'm going to give it to Mike. So this huge piece has come up, a lot bigger than I was expecting. Will there be something under there? Well, with a piece that big, there's a good chance. We will just have to see. It's working. So, a much bigger piece than I thought it was, but that just means more surface area, more chances for fossils. So assuming I can lift this, here's the case. So it is a big rock. There's nothing on it. At least nothing showing yet. It turned out to be just a big rock. Thank you. Thank you so much for filming that. Alright, I'm doing okay. Got another cephalopod over here. And I didn't show it a few minutes ago. Got, I think, might be a little nautiloid. There's the other half right there. So, finding some of the other creatures now that may have lived, or did live and died, down here a long time ago. Managed to crop down rock with a little cephalopod. I'm not going to crop it more than that because field cropping, unnecessary field cropping, usually means broken fossils. Sometimes it's necessary if the rock is huge. And it is starting to get nicer out. Awesome. So Mike has lifted or not lifted yet, but actually got up a nice big piece with a lot of potential. Let's see if it's within his range of tonnage to lift.
It's not too bad.
Yeah. Don't see anything immediate, but what I do see is there's at least 2 more bedding planes here, and one's already starting to crack. So if you can split that, that'll really increase your odds.
Cool.
Thank you so much for showing us that.
It was heavy.
yes, that looks heavy. So I love these little graptolites. Unfortunately, the rocks can't take home rocks like this, where we'd not be able to move the vehicles. But what's interesting here is we have 2 different varieties, at least 2 different varieties. An expert will probably tell me many varieties, but I think we have the forks type and the straight ones.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So Mike is doing well now. Now he has a really nice, well-defined cephalopod. It's about the size. The curled ones are, well, the curled ones are small here. I don't know what the reason for that is. But that's the way they are. They're fine.
Still sell some stuff.
As I told my son, actually, my wife too, I said, it's not my problem.
Not a cephalopod.
I got a good one here, but I don't know if no, somewhere.
That wasn't it, I hope.
Probably no. It's probably underneath it. This is one of the longest
Graptolite.
tentaculite, or what do they call them?
Oh, you got a tentaculites?
Well,
Or you got a graptolite?
what's the difference?
Shells. Tentaculites have shells.
Oh.
Graptolites are actually, it's a whole philo difference.
What do you think they are? Do you think these are grapholites?
Yes, well, over there I've been finding lots of graptolites. They kind of look almost like pencil marks. Yes, those are graptolites.
Those are.
Next time, I'm bringing a number 2 lead pencil with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to make a whole slab this big full of grapholites.
Oh, next time I'm going to plant more Isotelus for everybody.
That's
Did
true
you see
too.
the grapholites down here?
Let's take
The
a
whole thing's just covered with them.
Yeah, look at that. You got a very nice sample.
Well, you can grab one of those if you want.
I actually have a plate similar down there.
Okay,
So,
yep.
thank you, though.
So you got a head down there too, huh?
Yeah, I got a head that I gave to Mike,
Yep.
and one long flora section that I gave to Mike. And I've had a couple of cephalopods down there. How about you? What'd you find?
Me, just a partial. Isotelus. And a lot of grapholites.
Yeah, but you know what's good about a partial? You know they're here.
You know they're here.
It's worse digging all day long and never seeing one.
True.
Oh, I know. Well, Chris made a believer out of me.
When?
Oh, I apologize. I forgot your name.
My name's Dick.
Oh, thank you.
Dick King. That's all right. I remember. I probably wouldn't have remembered yours. Do you remember where we met?
Yes, at the Hamilton site.
Yeah, right. Let me get straightened away here.
Be careful not to. Oh, look at that! Awesome. Thank you very much for showing us that, Dick.
What's
and
that?
a lot of
Yes, that's probably even a little.
Oh yeah, look at that. So you got
very
the
nice.
tail. There should be a little more to it.
Yeah, where would it be?
Probably straight down,
Well,
right?
this one's all there.
This one's all there.
Yeah, this one's all still in the rock over there.
Oh, okay.
So no, that's all I had on this one. The other side of it's in the rock over there, though.
Very nice. Thank you so much for showing us that.
Washed off. Like now you know how the Egyptians are building the pyramids.
So Mike has a serious
At one
project
point,
going
I guess
on
at some
here.
point you're not going to have enough. It's not going to be too far from you to be able to do it. I think.
I need a wedge again.
Okay.
I need a wedge again to this side.
So, do you actually want to slide it or do you want to break it up?
There's a crack in here.
I want to slide it and then try to crack it open. I just want to get it away from the
Okay.
This is cracked. I think I can you want to crack that off and put it in there.
Yeah.
This is just
Thank you. Yeah.
Just giving lessons?
Yeah, trying to just giving lessons on how to try to split the rock.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, everything, gotta learn how to do it.
And
I don't know if I need that one.
because it's a small piece of rock,
Yep.
that size,
Yep.
you could have this possible. Because of some people will
Names again?
My name's Carolyn.
Carolyn and Ian. And
Ooh,
they
nice.
are new to Paleo Society, trying this out for the first time.
Yep.
Learning.
So we have example of inside the rock.
Yes, you have some quartz veins in there.
They want royalties on this special.
Yes.
Yeah, we're coming from New York. I think we need to
Well,
be paid.
I'm not monetized, so it might be a while before get any royalties. But
This rock doesn't feel right. Yeah.
try this flat one over
This
here.
flat?
Yeah, this one over here. If you lift it up on its side,
Okay, that feels
and
right.
maybe look to the other side. There, it's really flat.
Yeah.
Try and see if you can split one of the layers there, and
Oh boy.
there, and then just move a little, keep moving a little bit. Do a little bit, hit a little bit, then move, and hit a little bit, then move.
Stop. There we go. Oh.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And yes, you'll get a lot of nothing till you get something.
I'm not worried about it really.
Go ahead. Oh. Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Wait till I get it placed. Yeah. Go.
And when it breaks down to like a core that's hard to split, then you can just like pick it up and throw it and
And
see if it shatters and reveals anything. Yes.
Not like that.
Oh, check it out.
both sides.
This.
Last time I was here, we had two newbies, and we were splitting rocks, and split one. I said, okay, and was going to throw it, and I said, you might want to look on the bottom.
Yes.
What was it?
It was a nice,
Nice big trilobite.
Oh yeah, cool.
It's like right here. If I just tap it here lightly with this little one.
You could, but in that case, I would take it home. Rich, right?
Do what?
Your name Rich?
Oh yeah.
Yep. So Rich found a nice little cephalopod. And yes, it's golden. It has covered with pyrite. It's a really beautiful little one. And when I would take it home, I mean, you could borrow my butter knife if you want, but I think it might be more, take it, that's small enough, take it home and you can use it, you take your time and, yeah.
Wow. What's the so what's the shape underneath the rock? Would you say?
Oh, so it's gonna be a straight cone-shaped animal. That was squids used to have, or octopus used to have shells back then. So we're finding octopus shells, basically.
Love it. Wow.
Thank you very much, Rich.
Yeah, I do this at home.
I'd move up and down. Figure out what line you want to break, and just go up and down the line. Otherwise, you don't know where it's going to split.
Okay, so you're saying look for the line on the top, on the surface?
So, basically, decide where you want to break it. Like, let's say, and then you whack, whack, whack.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that cracked.
I think you're right, Jim.
All right. And maybe see if we can pull up this side. Try the pry bar.
Oh, yeah.
You got the layers of equipment.
All right, we got a piece of it. So now you can start going through it, see if you got anything good. So we just take a look at Mike's got a trilobite right here. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a nice little trilobite. Awesome. Yeah. That was worth breaking up that giant rock.
was, yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, well, I was talking. Well, when I was talking to you guys.
Ooh. Oh my God.
Is this good?
That's really good. Yes.
Okay, so what am I looking at? Is this?
That's
is
the
this a
tail of a arthropod about the size of a horseshoe crab. And I'm trying. That might be a pleura. That might be some more of it over there.
So it looks like that was on top of here, but then maybe there's some right here too.
Yes, that's probably the head.
So it split up and then it.
Yes, it
fossilized?
we call it disarticulating. It kind of came apart.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God.
That's it.
You're kidding.
No, it's always the beginners.
Always it is. Whoops. Yes, it is.
We're just going through the
tail,
reject rocks.
No, I don't have my glasses.
Oh, okay. So its tail's huge.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Oh, jeez, wow.
And the head's off to the side as well.
And this is the part that was on top.
Now,
I guess I'll leave.
I'm gonna tell you to take that, to
And put it in his
your
truck.
car, wrap it up.
Call it a day.
No,
And put it in Mike's truck.
you don't want any whoops and dropping something on it.
Keep
So
that safe.
you gotta treat it as something special.
Oh,
which,
I
which,
can't believe I'm looking at it.
which it is.
Yes.
Congratulations.
That is awesome.
I can't believe it. I still don't really. So it's a crustacean type thing.
Yes. More like a
A
trilicelid, I think. But more like spiders and crabs.
horseshoe crab.
So its tail had a pointed end.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And it had a tail and it had a bunch of ribs and a head.
So this we're thinking.
That's the head. Now the head is not very much different from the tail in the species. They're not. There's not a whole lot of features to them.
So could you like? What kind of shape are we talking here?
Football. Kinda like a
Okay,
football.
cool. Okay. So like this big? Maybe.
Probably at least that big. Yes.
Yeah, he
And what
was
do we
that.
think? This
That's
is nothing, right?
Oh, it looks like there might be a piece of the pleura or one of the side sections kind of sideways there. It looks like it came apart after it died.
okay. So then you had some of the ribs.
Cool.
That
Okay.
for a beginner,
So big.
Yeah.
a beginner, you hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
Pretty good crab.
Yeah. See that?
I
You
don't
know,
know what it's called though. What is it called?
Write this down.
Isotelus.
Isotelus.
Iso
I'm ready
means
to
Can you write
get
that down? Oh my God! Really?
Oh yeah, the
Look
tail
at
and
it.
the head.
There's a tail,
Wow!
the head, and these are
Don't
the
step on it.
Yeah, don't step on it.
Oops. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe it.
So iso means the same because the head and the tail are very similar.
Oh wow.
Now,
Those are the eyes on either side.
Yeah, a lot like a.
They
That's
they
in the head,
actually
maybe?
their head in this case they actually had something that went underneath them as well, so that might be part. I forget the name of it.
His
but
chin.
Chin, yeah.
Oh, you mean chin?
beard.
Oh, his beard.
Beard, yes.
Those are the eyes.
Yeah, the
What?
head's back here.
Yeah,
Those are the eyes?
Yeah, so it's,
I'm gonna throw up.
so it's, it's disarticulated, but they shed they
Oh my
molted
God.
their shells. But this guy molted and then all the parts stayed in the same area.
What if I start crying?
You're fossil.
Those are his eyes
Yeah.
here? No.
That's the head shield.
Oh my god.
So Dick, thanks for digging that up for them.
I'm sorry.
We were going through the reject rocks.
That's awesome. You're right.
We'll put
Wait,
this somewhere
take
safe.
this
Put this
too.
somewhere
What do you
safe.
find here?
Careful of his
You
little
want this?
face.
You want this part?
Yeah.
Did I call it though, Chris?
What's that?
Did I call it?
Oh yeah. Oh, you did.
I'm not gonna find one out for like another 10 years, so it's okay.
Yeah, this is just to keep you hooked.
First, Isotelus I found took 5 years. Come on down with you.
So, got a little head sticking out over here. We'll see if this is something or just a little head.
Yes.
Yeah, the cephalon is mouth or head. This is the head part right here.
Find somebody?
Yep, now that looks like another trilobite head sticking out of that rock there.
Oh, wow.
So, gonna have to see
Yeah, careful.
if there's anything to that.
That's exciting though.
What do we find?
There's his little head.
Yeah.
So,
Gonna dig him out.
I'm gonna see if there's, yep, see if the rest of it's there.
Oh.
Piece that might just lift up. But
Yes, I'm gonna either have to do it very carefully or remove a lot of rock very carefully. All right, in this case it was just a head.
Okay.
Would you like this one?
Yeah.
You got it. Here's the head. I think this was part of it too, maybe. Do you have something to put this in?
Yeah, no.
Any foil or?
I think I can borrow a piece of foil.
Whoops. Got it?
Got it.
Oh, Mike, the tail was underneath it. You want the tail too? Tail's underneath it.
It's there?
Yeah, it's right there. See that?
If you can get them out.
I'm gonna try to.
It's funny, you wouldn't think butter knives would work on this, would you?
As long as you can get under it. You did. Oh, so the camera's still rolling. So I found the, it was just a head it's showing, giving it to Mike, and we actually found the tail was underneath the head. So I'm pulling that out now. Okay, now- here. All right, so Dick has also found a nice Isotelus head, and there could be more in there. So, and you know where the matching pieces to that? Because you could have a tail on the adjoining section.
You mean underneath? You mean?
Next to it, whatever was
Yeah.
whatever was over here.
Whether that was on top or not, I don't know.
Yeah. A nice little cephalopod there. So here's Rich. Rich found very nice Isotelus head. And Mike also has. Sure, here it is. Where is it now?
We're gonna go to one.
There it is. There it is. Also part of an Isotelus head. Very good. So one of our club members who'd like to be anonymous found an incredible array of graptolites. It is just crawling with graptolites. You see all those little creatures? All those little things that look like blades of grass? It's actually an animal. On the rock here. So it's absolutely crawling with them. Dick is going to let me borrow his pry bar again. Thank you. So over here, we're trying to get this giant slab up. Are you going to try to get it?
Well, you are.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get this up. Alright, so we're going to try to lift this piece. Another giant slab of rock. It hasn't seen the light of day for 400 and... Well, back still, set. All right. So thank you. At least it's loose now. Now it's something that we can work with. So we have a mystery fossil from Rich. It looks like kind of bumpy. I'm guessing possibly a coral, but there's a whole lot of possibilities. The only thing for sure is that it's definitely something. So you definitely found something.
All right.
All right, so one more stone lottery ticket here. Oh, a cephalopod. All right, so this time got a nice pyretized cephalopod. I'm gonna try and keep that together. Yay!
Nice one.
Yeah. Nice little straight cephalopod in that one. All right, so we're getting ready to wrap it up, and Mike, there's two mics here. Ooh, wow! You have an Isotelus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, who found that?
Yeah, I just did.
Right here.
Very nice. But this wasn't another one that Dick dug up for us.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
That was pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. Poor guy.
He didn't seem upset.
No,
He's had thousands of them. But very nice.
Last hour too.
Wrap it carefully.
yeah. And so you have tail,
Don't want to smash it.
thorax, and you have part of the head.
Let it kind of naturally dry.
Very, very nice. All right, so we're done now, I swear. We're broken up all the rocks that we're going to. And getting ready to head home. Beautiful place. Really enjoyed coming here. Found some nice fossils. You can separate rocks that have been cemented together for 425 million years, but we can't separate two buckets. You'll see us again. We didn't have any heart attacks thanks to you carrying that stuff for us. This came up a little bit late. I actually ordered this to come a few minutes earlier, but we have this beautiful rainbow in the background. So this wraps up day one of our fossils along the Mohawk. Beautiful area in and around the Mohawk River in New York State. Really nice day, some incredible finds, and a lot of fun. Still one more day to go. We still have another day of fossils, so we will hopefully have good stuff to show you. I'm sure we will tomorrow as well. Next comes the wrap up. Let's see what we found. Okay, so welcome back, fossil hunters. Back from our trip to the Mohawk River, and these are some of the finds that I made. Now, over here, if you take a look at this fossil, we can see sort of the front part of one of those very big Isotelus trilobites. But it kind of stops it. There's kind of this lump here, and it looks like the top part is missing. But luckily, I actually found the top part over here, and it looks like if I drill out the section here, I might actually be able to get to the rest of the trilobite. So it looks like the rest of this trilobite might actually be in this rock, and so I'll take the time to prep it out properly, and hopefully it's there. We'll just have to see. Some of the other finds that I made, well, that was one trilobite. Also, a little bit of a part of a trilobite over here, along with a lot of graptolites. Now, if you look actually in the side of here, there is another layer that's actually covered with graptolites, and I'll show you that. It looks really neat. And finally, also like to show you some cephalopods, because in this Ordovician rock, about 450 million years old, not only are there some of these Isotelus and other trilobites and the graptolites, but we found a couple of varieties of cephalopods. Now, this one over here, I actually believe there's 3 on here. They're curled cephalopods. We're going to find that there's 2 different types. There are the curled cephalopods, or nautiloids, that we're going to see over here. I don't know what species yet. I got to look into this and try and figure it out, but I do know that it is from the Utica Shale, and I should be able to figure out from literature what cephalopod that is. I think this is really neat too. Here is another cephalopod. This one looks like it might have been, or actually there's a little bit of pyrite left, still a little bit of shiny pyrite, but most of the pyrite has broken down, leaving that orange staining. What's really weird is the inside is kind of green, as if there might be some copper or some other type of mineral that was left behind from the shell. I'm really not sure. But it is a really interesting green and orange cephalopod on black shale with a bunch of other graptolites as well. Looks really nice. So I kind of like this fossil a lot. So I'm going to trim this. It's very fragile, but I think I can just trim this here, have a nice little cephalopod, maybe even put that in a display box. So this is one trilobite that I found. You may remember there was another one that I gave to Mike. It looked like a head at first, but when we got it up, the tail was underneath it. I don't think it wasn't mold. I think it was just the way that it broke down, and the discarded shells, and one ended up on top of the other, but pretty close to a full trilobite there. But that wasn't all. Made a really nice trilobite discovery that I'd like to show you now. All right, but here is the find of the day for me, and probably one of the best finds of the day at the site. It is a complete Isotelus. We have the head, some of the sections of the thorax, and the tail. Now the tail, you can actually see a little bit start to flake off, which is the reason why I didn't wash this. If I just took a hose to this, I'd probably lose pieces of this. You don't want to do this. This has to be done very carefully. It's a really good, probably museum quality, but delicate fossil. So I'm going to very carefully try and put back the pieces of shell that have fallen down over here, and maybe use some Paleobond or something like that to go ahead and affix the shell that's starting to slip away there. I also have the negative, or the top half of the fossil here, so really good complete trilobite, both halves. This is what you expect to find if you find a fossil. You usually get the fossil, then the imprint that it makes. So have the nice matching set here, really good fossil, and in some future video, after it's fully prepped properly, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so that's part 1 of our fossils along the Mohawk. Thank you, my friends, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. There will be a part 2 for the second day's finds, which were actually a different member of this formation. So we're actually going to get Triarthus, a different trilobite, and other different fossils. So, really fun day of collecting. And made a couple of nice finds. Had a day was enjoyed by all. And if you enjoyed this, I'd like you to go ahead and please go ahead and slam that subscribe button. Subscribing will make my video more visible on YouTube. If you want to see more fossil type videos, subscribe to fossil type videos, makes them show up. Or give me a thumbs up, helps the channel a lot. Thank you so much, and happy fossil hunting and collecting. Once again, don't forget to join us for part 2 tomorrow.